Hello everyone, am I live? Somebody please tell me. It's been a while. Just wanted to talk about United's start to the season. And how poor it has been. I mean, I obviously haven't made a video on the channel for a while, but I just want to talk about the Wolves game very briefly. Any team that is tonight 100% shows that we're miles away from it, and we should have lost to Wolves last week. A half-decent team scores some of them chances, but what I want to do is get into tonight, and I want to get into the absolute disaster zone that especially the second half was. It's an embarrassment, in my opinion, to... I don't want to go in on Ten Hag because he's trying to do a lot for the club. But we started last season very much like this season, which we put down to naivety of the league. He seems to have not learned his lesson. How are we playing Bruno Fernandes and Mason Mount in the same team with Casemiro as the only holding midfielder? And some people say Casemiro's looking sluggish, maybe. He is doing an entire midfield's job on his own while Bruno and Mount just stand up front and give the ball away constantly. I don't care what anybody says about Bruno Fernandes. He gives the ball away too much. I don't know how to put it in words that people, and I know a lot of big channels out there and they praise Bruno Fernandes and he creates goals. I couldn't care less. One or two decent passes in a game or an assist doesn't make up for 90% of the game just constantly losing the ball. And then Ten Hag won't take him off because he's the captain, so he shoves him out on the right and we lose a winger. I mean, I'm ranting here, but Bruno Fernandes should not be playing on the right. He shouldn't be playing at 10. He's not intricate enough. He's allergic to possession football. He's like a Sunday League wannabe midfielder who every time he gets the ball, he wants to try and do a frigging over-the-top speciality worldy pass. And every so often they come off and everyone thinks he's unbelievable. Do you see the other greatest creative midfielders in the world doing what Fernandes does? Giving the ball away time and time and time and time again. You don't. Kevin De Bruyne, Odegaard. Those type of players look after the ball. They make creative passes when the time is right. They don't just do it every single time they get the ball. They recycle the ball wide and get it back and then recycle. Again. Until the moment appears that the ball is on. Bruno gets the ball and every single time he gets it, he wants to frigging play some kind of stupid pass. In my Sunday morning league team, if a player is giving the ball away as much as Bruno, I'm going off at him. It's unbelievable for a Premier League footballer to be doing what he does. Rashford as a 9, I'm not even going to bother going into it. He's pointless as a 9. I mean, you may as well stick anyone else as a 9 but Rashford. Anybody. I'm not even kidding. Varane's a better number 9 than Rashford. He's shown it with the 2 crosses that's come in the box in the last 2 games and he's got his head on him. Rashford is an off-the-left player, and if the way Eric Ten Hag seems to like Garnacho, and all the fans love Garnacho so much, and if Garnacho's the future, what is the future for Rashford? Somebody answer me that question. You cannot have Garnacho and Rashford both playing off the left, unless you're going to alternate them in the future. Because as of now, personally, I would play Rashford off the left. Garnacho should be an impact player. He's 18, 19 years old. He's not ready. It's unbelievable. The same thing with everybody is raving on about Højlund. And Højlund might be a great player for the future. He's not a player for now. You're telling me a 19, 20-year-old at 70 million quid going up front for Man United and he doesn't score for 2 or 3 games, he's not getting hammered. I don't care what anybody says. We should not have been prioritising Højlund over Kane. Kane has gone to the Bundesliga and in one game has got an assist and a goal. And yeah, it's the Bundesliga, blah, blah, blah. He scored 30 goals for Tottenham last year and they've just beaten us. Let that sink in. 30 goals. Why is he not a Man United player? It is unbelievable that Man United have allowed Kane to go to Bayern Munich. I cannot believe it. It's unbelievable. And I know that everybody out there is like, oh, Kane, he's too old, he's injury prone, blah, 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 blah. Too old? He's a striker who's not reliant on pace. He's scoring 30 goals for a team that finished 7th or 8th in the Premier League. If he was playing in any other league in the world, every single club and every fan, United fan, would be begging for him for being at Man United. Just because he plays for Spurs and he's English, oh no, he's too old, he's not got a winning mentality, blah, blah. All that bullshit. He's better than Osimhen. Osimhen is playing in Serie A. Lukaku's mint in Serie A. I mean, let that sink in. Kane should be a Man United player. He should have been the number one priority. We should not have dropped it. Højlund might be the future, but if we missed out on Højlund to get Kane, we should have done it. And we will regret not getting Harry Kane at the end of this season. I'll say it now, and I'll say it for the rest of time. We will regret not paying the money for Harry Kane up front. Now, whatever, piss take, joke, we have not got him and let him go to Bayern. And all this Levy talk about, oh, we won't let him go to a Premier League club and all that crap. It's a load of shite. What's he going to do? Not leave Spurs and go to a Prem team for free next summer? If United wanted Kane, we could have got him. Crux of the matter is we didn't want to pay the money up front. And the reality of it is if we were